stars.
And we're expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Anderson in at the small forward position.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Allen with a screen on Edwards. Outside Mitchell. Clock at 6. The 3 from Okoro. Rebound Minnesota. Outside Edwards. To the middle. And Gobert with the stuff.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
And you know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense.
And finished off by Garland.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Well, in terms of their D, the Cavs have gone from one of the softer teams in the league to one of the toughest.
Well, think about this. I mean, they're a young team. They play with tremendous energy, and we see that in the way they get after it on defense.
Mobley passes to Garland. Off target with the 3.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
It's Edwards on the wing. Checked by Mitchell. Anderson passes to Gobert. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Outside Mitchell. Mobley outside. Back to Mitchell. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And Grant, Donovan Mitchell wears the number 45. Not one we see a lot of in the NBA.
That's true, B.A. But Donovan's got a good reason to wear it, paying homage to Michael Jordan. Mitchell said growing up, everyone always took 23, so he went to MJ's return number, 45.
Now here's Edwards.
Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
And Mitchell with the slam.
A guard with major hops. Now, you know Mitchell loves getting chances to finish off those alley-oops.
Outside Russell. Beyond the arc. No good on the shot. And it's Cleveland the other way. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Minnesota in the lead. Towns down low. Mobley's on him. Towns can't get it to go. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys, I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Pass to Gobert. 1:05 left in the first. Shot's good by Towns.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Cleveland has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Now here's Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Edwards. And Mitchell launches it from deep, knocks down the triple. Mitchell's got 7 points.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Now here's Russell, looking for his first basket, still in this one.
Explosive play in the air by Edwards, and perfectly timed, too, for the alley-oop slam.
There's 25 seconds left in the first. Outside Mitchell. From the arc. Here's Mobley. Allen on the wing. Mitchell against Edwards. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
What you love about Mitchell, he plays with energy, explosiveness, and courage.
And he makes a first. Both free throws good from Mitchell. Russell with the ball. He gets it up. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for the Cleveland Cavaliers, hunting for opportunities. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And what stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Boy, I like the aggressive nature they're playing with here. Not playing soft at all. They're going right at them.
So for Minnesota right now, Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Edwards and Anderson fill out the perimeter, and it's Russell in at the point.
Something you can't put a price tag on. The Minnesota Timberwolves gained last season. Playoff experience. Young guys getting accustomed to the crucible of postseason play. Extremely valuable.
Mitchell against Gobert. The 3. Mitchell can't get that one to fall.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys. Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. So, Clark, would you say playoff experience also raises your regular season play?
I don't think there's any question about it, B.A. I never had a chance in my short career to play in the playoffs, but I covered a bunch of them as a broadcaster. There's a different electricity. There's a different intensity. There's a different feel in the locker room. You learn not to back down. You learn to work through adversity, and you learn to play under pressure.
Then it's out of bounds to Minnesota. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in, and it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over, and you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
The Cavaliers have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. And Mitchell puts up a deep 3. The Cavaliers again cannot hit.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now, that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
Mitchell can't get that one to fall.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
Second free throw, no good. And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got 4 rebounds now, and legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here and there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
Fast break, Minnesota.
Really important for this team to get production from Edwards. When he's aggressive in scoring the ball, they go to another level.
And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have, and they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Outside Russell. Pass to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Towns slamming it down to show the defense exactly what he can do. That was a pretty dominant move by the Cat.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Cavaliers have surprised many with their ascension. Coach Bickerstaff said they had to be really patient through some difficult times, but his star center, Jared Allen, said, quote, no matter who's in front of us, big or small, we're going to go out there and fight till the end. Brian?
Yeah, that's what got him here, Allie. Thank you. From behind the arc, it's another 3 for Cleveland. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Outside Russell. Pass to Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. Nice dime to the open teammate by Russell.
Outside Garland. From deep, Mobley. The shot off that time. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Timberwolves ahead, up 2. All right, Allie's ready to go. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Karis LeVert is out there with Ricky Rubio. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Wade in at the power forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. McDaniels passes to Reed. Pass to McLaughlin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Driving to the basket. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
And it's Love missing.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And Clark, how about the progress of the Timberwolves?
Love what they've done, B.A. They've put the pieces in place to be a playoff regular and still the youth to grow in the long term. That's a nice combination, especially when you look at a guy like Anthony Edwards. He's special.
You know, Naz Reid initially went undrafted in 2019.
Hey, B.A., that happens to plenty of talented guys. The NBA is a hard league, and a lot of good players have to sometimes go through things to make it. Luckily, systems like the G League give players like Naz Reid an opportunity to grow and go there. So you keep growing like Reid did, and eventually you might find yourself in the NBA.
Counted from distance.
Well, it sure is a lot of fun watching Love bury these outside shots. I mean, when he's hitting from deep, it opens up things for everybody.
Here's McLaughlin. Pass to McDaniels. Over to the wing. Lets it fly. Another miss by Minnesota.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Lamar Stevens, his first, second team foul.
So it's Minnesota now. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Reid in the post, covered by Love. It's good. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Outside Rubio. To the wing on the left. All sorts of time. Nice shot by Stevens.
Nice job playmaking by Rubio there. The moment he sees the wide open man, the pass is sent his way.
Pass to Noel. From deep. Stevens with a rebound. Cleveland has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Here's LeVert.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the third quarter. Outside McDaniels. Here's McLaughlin, covered by Rubio. Pass to Reid. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Rubio passes to Love. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. The Timberwolves have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Here's Noel. 6 to shoot. Fires, top of the key. Kept alive. He can't get that one to fall. And Love, no good on that one.
And when healthy, Love is still a quality player in this league. A stretch 4 who is also a great locker room presence.
The Cavs trailing. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. Left side Rubio. Pass to Stevens. And he hits it to tie the game. He's got 5.
You know, Love is, as we've seen, a solid passer for a big man. Great at breaking down the defense and firing the pass to an open teammate.
Here's McLaughlin, covered by Rubio. McDaniels with it. And a bit of a battle to the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Just 2 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter here. Pass to Love. Back to Rubio. LeVert outside. For the lead. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for Minnesota, Edwards and Anderson fill out the perimeter. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Russell in at the point. Edwards can't hit. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting at about 34% here in this game. And here's Garland. Outside for Mitchell to take the lead. Russell with the rebound.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Here's Gobert. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 6 rebounds in the game. Okoro on the wing. Outside Garland. Back to Okoro. Outside Garland. Shot clock at 5. From downtown. No good there. Garland's gotten 3 of his 8 shots to go. Russell against Mobley. Outside Russell. Takes a 3. Ooh, and once again off the mark by Minnesota. Cleveland has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
And at 6'3", Mitchell gets high up there for those slams. I love that he didn't settle for the layup on that play.
Here's Edwards. Great D that time from Allen. The Cavaliers leading. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Mitchell misses. The Timberwolves have got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Pass to Towns. Goes up again. Anderson for 3. No good that time. And it's Cleveland the other way.
At the line for your Cavaliers.
Mitchell, no good on the free throw.
1 shot.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Now Garland. Inside, Mobley. The shot that time not on target. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Picked by Gobert. Left side Anderson. Back to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Big bucket for him there. Towns happy to put the team on his broad back when he's needed most.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Okoro. Russell against Garland. And here's Mobley. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Outside, Anderson. Throws it up high. And Edwards slams it in.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Garland against Russell. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Drains the triple. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Anderson. Now here's Towns. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Russell. The kick out to Edwards. Second shot opportunity. Gets a hand on it. It's good on the putback.
Huge bucket from Gobert, answering the call when his team needs it.
There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Garland against Russell. Outside Mitchell. Fires for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. And the Timberwolves with possession here. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. Garland against Edwards. Towns on a screen. The 3 is up. Second chance shot. And it's good.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Allen with a screen on Russell. Outside Garland. Can't get the 3 to fall. And so it's Minnesota who scrapes by with a win. And this was an emotional, thanks Allie, great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Out on the perimeter, Edwards and Anderson. And it's Russell in at the point.
And he also brings the hustle to the table. Towns doesn't wait when the break is on. He's quick to get up the court.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. And a foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him. That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
Yeah, I always saw that as an effort foul. If it happens once, coaches usually let it slide. You just don't want to make it a habit.
And it's Towns penetrating, and Horford pulls it down.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Smart against Russell. Edwards a screen on Smart. Lobbed up there for Edwards. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And I like Russell's ability to create for others. He does what's best for the team.
Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim. And he helped define their interior defense.
Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that image.
Now, here is Russell. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Towns. Fires the 3. Rebound, Boston.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
To the inside. Here's Brown. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
Night in, night out, Brown just makes plays.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. It's Russell with the drive. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
And after a lackluster performance in last year's playoff, Russell has some making up to do.
Yeah, and the efficiency has been a problem. Now, if you're a player whose primary value is at the offensive end, you can't just be a volume scorer.
Now here's Smart. Gobert with the defensive effort.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Edwards against Brown, and Edwards with the stuff.
Flying high, Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Horford kicks to Smart. Now the pass to Williams. Down low.
2 minutes.
Second chance shot, and the layup is good.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Smart against Russell. Now the feed to Edwards. And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Smart against Russell. Here's Horford. Oh, good on the triple. Timberwolves leading by 4. Edwards passes to Anderson. Edwards inside, guarded by Smart. Doesn't go that time. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Boston. And they double up Brown. Here's Williams, and he uses the glass on the lane.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
Gobert with a screen for Russell. Pass to Gobert. He kicks to Edwards. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That one on Smart.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Timberwolves shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
And the second free throw, good.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on two things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Smart finds Tatum. Kept alive. Here's Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. Defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Now, here is Russell. Shot and game clock separated by 5. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And it's Towns missing. It could go. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what's your take so far on the Timberwolves?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Anderson in at the 3, the small forward. Now, here is Russell. After the miss from Kyle Anderson. Edwards a screen on Smart. Shot clock at 6. Russell got it. Good job in the low post.
With a gentle touch inside. Russell really improving as a finisher.
Smart against Russell. Smart kicks to Brown. Left side, Horford. Tatum down low. He's against Anderson. Tatum's shot is off.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. Towns with the steal. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Over Horford. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Horford.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
That one is no good. Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Here's Russell. Williams with the block. Tatum kicks to Smart. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Horford the pass to Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
An elite distributor for a big man. Horford is the kind of guy you want to play basketball with.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. With the crossover and the rejection by Tatum. Out to Edwards. 5 to shoot. Wide open shot is on the money. Edwards got the lead up to 6 now for Minnesota.
And so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
Smart passes to Horford. Outside Edwards.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
And Anderson has it in the corner. Lobbed up there for Edwards. Williams with the block. It's Brown on the wing. From downtown. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. Williams finds Horford. The kick out to Tatum. There's the 3. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Tatum's got 5 points so far. In your younger days, RJ, you had seasons where you averaged over 22 points a game. Some players later in their careers struggle accepting smaller roles, different roles. As a player, talk about that challenge.
Self-confidence is a weird one. Sometimes it can work great for you, and sometimes it can work against you. For me personally, as I got older, I loved finding the challenge. And the challenge was, how could I star in my role? Was it as a 10-point-a-game scorer? Was it as a 20-point-a-game scorer? Or was it as a 5-point-a-game scorer? Because ultimately, you have a chance to have an impact on the game. And I love basketball, so I was going to take any role you were going to give me.
What a great answer. So in other words, you've always got to evolve.
Always get to evolve, and it's always going to be adapt or die, especially as you get older. You have to adapt or your career is going to end. I would have never played 17 years if I didn't adapt.
Now Gobert after Jaylen Brown's three-pointer that didn't go. A 3 from Anderson. Al Horford with the rebound. Celtics trail by 4. Smart deciding where to go with it. The 3 from Tatum. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Anderson kicks to Russell. And here's Anderson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. The kick out to Towns. Back to Anderson. Over in the corner, Edwards. And it's Towns missing. Brown outside. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Timberwolves lead by 4. And will
19.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the pivot, manning the middle. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Celtics trail by 6.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it.
Here's McLaughlin. Inside, here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Pritchard passes to Gallinari. And the three off target.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's McLaughlin. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Reed. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Reed's got the lead up to 8 now for Minnesota.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Timberwolves have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Passes to Noel. Now here's Reed. Defense right on him. And the pass to McLaughlin. 4 on the clock. Pulls up on the wing. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Celtics trail by 8. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to McDaniels. Here's McLaughlin. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Pritchard passes to Brogdon. And he dunks it down.
Get up, Malcolm. You think this guy is just about jumpers? There's more to his game.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. McLaughlin, the pass to Reed. The shot, no good. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Pass to Hauser. From deep, Gallinari. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Here's Noel. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. McDaniels passes to McLaughlin. Here's Noel. 6 to shoot. Here he goes. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Pritchard passes to Gallinari. Good on the triple. Gallinari's got 5 points now this quarter.
Set him up, knock him down. Gallinari's a rhythm shooter. Looking good on that one.
Here's McLaughlin. Gallinari covering and finished off by McDaniel.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Pritchard passes to Hauser. Fires for 3. The shot, no good. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. To the middle, McDaniels finds Reed.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. It's Brogdon on the wing. This is it to Cornette. Here's Pritchard, and Jordan McLaughlin picks up the foul here. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
15 seconds left to play in the third. Smart dishes to Horford. Back to Smart. He's looking for Williams and finds him. 3 on the clock. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. That's 10 points for Williams.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
And we've reached the end of the third. Minnesota on top, up by 5. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Anderson in at the 3 spot.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Horford against Russell. He dishes it to Towns and stolen by Horford. Brown feeling out a bit. And the slam by Williams.
Yeah, he is a budding prospect. I like whenever Williams shows that determination on offense and it looks like he wants to just take over.
Russell with it. The kick out to Towns. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Brown the pass to Tatum. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Russell against Smart. Russell inside.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
First one falls for him. And so Russell hits them both. And it's Smart with the ball for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 3. Outside, Horford to tie it up. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 4 assists in the game. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team.
Clock at 6. The kick out to Towns. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Celtics have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Here's Brown, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Love the aggression from Brown. A tough cover for any defender out there.
At the line, Jaylen Brown.
Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Both good from the line that time. Minnesota's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Now, here is Russell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And another thing you like about Russell, just good size at that lead guard position and makes him a handful to defend inside.
And so Russell hits them both. Here's Smart. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. He takes it in. Gobert with the block. They recover it. A second chance effort and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Okay, big boy. All right. You like to see Tatum asserting himself on the interior. Look, he's forcing the defense to foul. Just they're too little.
And so he makes both from the line.
And you just knew he wasn't going to miss that one, not with so much riding on it.
Outside, Russell. To the paint. Here's Edwards. Out to Russell. Back to Edwards. From deep. Rebound, Boston. Williams has got 7 rebounds in the game. Russell against Smart. The pass to Brown. And Brown throws throws it down.
The emergence of Brown as a #1 scoring option has been so much fun to watch. He has earned a lot of trust from his coaching staff.
Up top, Edwards. He's covered by Brown. And Edwards with the stop.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
1:19 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Smart passes to Williams, and it's slammed in by Williams.
How about the confidence? It's just growing in this young man. Williams has that attitude of a go-to guy in these big moments, even though he's still picking up the nuance of the game.
Russell kicks to Towns. Back to Russell. That shot missing. Good work defensively by Smart. They can more or less wrap it up right here.
This has to be a very smart possession.
Tatum against Anderson. Tatum drives in. And the dunk by Tatum.
And if anybody didn't know, Jason Tatum has that killer instinct just coming out in a big way.
Russell with it. Now guarded by Smart. Gobert with a screen on Smart. To the inside. Count it!
And wow, what a shot. Gobert showing he has what it takes in the clutch.
Now Brown. Pass to Smart. It's stolen by Edwards. It's good!
And there's the punchline. Russell delivers it on point in style.
And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And so it's Boston sweeping by with the win. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are the...
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Welcome, sports fans. And these are two high-flying teams, Grant. Loads of athleticism on the floor. What's it like to play in a game like this?
Oh, B.A., it is the best. It's so much fun. I mean, of course, here we're expecting lots of fast breaks, dunks, just in general, a lot of action. And, of course, the fans love these type of games. I can't wait.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Edwards and Anderson fill out the perimeter, and it's Russell in at the 1 spot. Gobert with it. Pass to Edwards. Here's Gobert, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
That's a signature move by Gobert. The length allows him to do what others can't.
Now here's Morant. Outside Bane. From outside the arc. The rebound by the Timberwolves. And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
You see what that little pump fake does? It gives the defender something to think about the next time he goes to challenge Gobert's shot.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
This is what I like about Ja Morant. He stays open to all options. Right there finds the open man.
Here's Russell. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scorers.
Now here's Morant. Outside for Brooks. The 3. The shot, no good. And Minnesota the other way with it now. Edwards against Bane. Now Edwards. Five to shoot. Oh, what a play! It's snatched out of the air. Credit the block.
First personal foul. First team.
And that one misses. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. Well, I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
Confident and relatively efficient from 3. Brooks gives you another person who can space the floor.
Here's Russell. Oh, the swat by Adams. In transition, here they come. The 3 from Bane. The shot misses. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. It's Edwards on the wing, guarded by Bane. Anderson gets the bucket.
Trying to become a better scorer on all 3 levels. This time, Anderson attacking the interior.
Now here's Morant. 1:52 left in the first quarter. Three-pointer. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Minnesota in the lead. And here's Anderson. This one for 3. And no good. Memphis has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Here's Brooks. The shot no good. Nice D from Anderson. The Timberwolves have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Russell can't hit that one. For Memphis, they've gone only 2 of 6 from the field. The drive by Brooks, and he makes it on the layup. Brooks has got 5 now.
Crafty scorer off the dribble. Brooks has a good set of moves, and he's smart.
Here's Gobert, and Gobert with the stuff.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Morant with the bucket.
Okay, check out the handles of John Morant. Wow, what a crafty player.
Outside Russell. Fires the three. Another miss by Russell.
Something's off about him this quarter.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Here's Russell. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Grizzlies out in front, leading by... And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bade in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. No coverage that time. Bane's got 5 points.
Wow, what range from Bane!
And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character. Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
And it's Brooks missing. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Russell connecting there, but only 2 for 10 from the field.
Yeah, inside the paint, Russell stays so nimble, helping him get such a high percentage look.
Morant against Russell. Morant with it. Adams a screen from deep. Bane. He buries it from 3. Give him 8 points now.
A stellar shooter from downtown. All Bane needs is a little space, and he's ready to fire.
Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Now here's Russell. Towns down low, defended by Jackson. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Memphis has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. From deep, Bane. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Making use of these corner spots. Bane is especially dangerous from this area.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And it's Russell on the drive. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Keep track of Ja, especially when he's in transition. He shows you right there.
Edwards a screen on Morant. Russell to pass to Edwards. Back to Russell. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
And then Morant with the dunk.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic. Even his teammates look a little stunned.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
1:41 left to play in the half. The 3 from Bane. No luck on that one. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. And the Jacksons, just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever, get the berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all of the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." BA?
All right, thanks, Allie. Now Morant, 6 points for him. On the wing, Brooks. Pass to Morant. Puts one up from 19. They get it back, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
You know what I like about Steven Adams is his intangibles. He's enthusiastic, he's a leader by example, and he's a role model for the younger players.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success. Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
For Memphis, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Outside Morant, jacks up with 3. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Anderson passes to Russell. There's 25 seconds left in the first half of this game. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Whether it's on the ball or off, Jaren Jackson has shown great awareness and timing as a shot blocker.
Morant, the pass to Bane. Brooks with it. Bane finds Brooks. And so it's Memphis finishing the quarter.
The Timberwolves, 17.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Well, you gotta like what we're seeing from Desmond Bane.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
On the court for the Timberwolves, Taurean Prince is out there with McDaniels. Then there's Naz Reid, then it's Jalen Noel, and it's McLaughlin in at point. And stolen by Clark. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Conchar. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Right side Jones. The 3 ball. Doesn't go that time.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Pass to McLaughlin. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
It's a great question, BA. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries. Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Here's McLaughlin. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Noel. They get the rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. And here's Jones. Down low. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Pass to Noel. Here's Prince. Shot clock at 6. And he jams it home with authority.
not just hanging out on the perimeter. Prince showing his versatility and can challenge you at the rim.
Launches it. And it's Noel with a rebound. The Timberwolves trail.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Now here's Jones. He's closely guarded. Here's Conchar. No good with the triple. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. 1:52 left in the third quarter. Here's Noel. Here's McDaniels. And he converts the layup.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Memphis has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Left side Jones. The three is up. Connects from downtown. Jones has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
We've got 1:13 left to play in the third quarter. Here's Noel. And they'll get another chance. Goes back up. Jones grabs the board. Memphis leading. Williams from long range. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
Here's Noel. Pass to McDaniels. Takes one from 10 feet, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Jones with the ball. He takes it in, kicks it out to Clark for 3. Prince grabs the miss. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. It's McDaniels on the wing. Pass to Reed. Takes the 3. Fires in the triple. Reed's got 5 now.
Beautiful ball movement. Draw and kick. The defense can't catch up.
From deep. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Grizzlies out in front, up 5. And when we return. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Tyus Jones is out there with John Conchar. Then it's Brandon Clark, and it's Williams in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. From deep three-point range, Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Memphis.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
Yeah, another thing they did well, running the floor. They've kept the pace high and pulled away with their transition offense.
A line change here for Memphis. Drills it from deep. Russell's got 4 points in the quarter.
A volume three-point shooter. The coaching staff encourages Russell to fire away.
Payne with a screen on Russell to the paint. Minnesota with a rebound. Towns has got 5 rebounds in the game. Anderson for 3. And it's Bane with the rebound. So it's the Grizzlies now. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Brooks finds Bane. Now here's Adams. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
That's just being out of sync and at the worst time, costly.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Now here's Russell. To take the lead. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Towns can't get it to go. And Memphis shooting just 42% so far in the game. Here's Morant. Pass to Adams. Fires the 3. The shot no good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Outside Edwards. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Left side Bain. Back to Brooks. Kicks it out to Jackson. From deep. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. The kick out to Edwards. Pass to Towns. To take the lead. Here's Gobert. And the jam by Gobert.
Rudy showing us what you get when you put size and creativity together.
Morant against Russell. Morant, the pass to Adams. Shot to end the cold streak. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Emphatic bucket from Steven Adams. His team needed one, and he wouldn't be denied.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Russell finds Anderson. Towns on a screen. 5 on the clock. Hits a 3-pointer. Towns has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And in the big moments, Towns ups the ante, which allows him to knock down the important shots.
Outside Bain. Puts up a 3. Rebound Minnesota.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Edwards, the pass to Towns. The kick out to Edwards. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by Jackson. Memphis trailing here. Morant with it. He's picked up by Edwards. On the wing, Brooks. From deep, Morant. Russell with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in. Struggling this fourth quarter. Pass to Gobert. Now Towns. Outside Russell. Over Bain. The shot by Russell, no good. Morant against Anderson. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it.
How big is that? Or should I say, how big might that become? Just a brutal mistake.
There's 42 seconds left in the game. They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
And a deep 3 from Russell. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
A rough game for him scoring the ball. Just can't seem to get it going.
Here's Morant. Russell with the rebound. Now the Timberwolves with it. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
And the Grizzlies pushing it up now.
Desmond Bain showing no nerves.
So it's a narrow victory for the Timberwolves. Pulling it out for the W. With the
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K. And, Greg, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man.
Here we go.
Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The 4 and 5 are Love and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Okoro in at the small forward. And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. Outside, Russell pulls it from the elbow. And he overshot that one, missing.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Rivers. Russell trying to free himself up. Rivers can't get it to go. Now Love. Mitchell right side. Wound up there for Allen. Dives for it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
5 on the clock. A drive by Garland. The slam dunk by Garland.
Boy, it seemed like there was a message behind that. Garland showing he's not to be taken lightly off the drive.
And doors for Darius Garland, playing point guard, runs in the family.
That's exactly right, Kevin. Think about it. His father, Winston Garland, played 7 seasons in the NBA. And while Darius has always wanted to follow in his father's footsteps, Winston will be the first to tell you that young one is already better.
Here's Garland. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Garland against Russell. Now, here's Garland. He's guarded closely. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Russell from long range. Nailed from three-point land.
Boy, D'Angelo Russell from deep. And in the modern NBA, boy, that's a shot you've got to have.
And here is Garland. Here's Mitchell. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Donovan Mitchell can play the 1 or the 2, and in a pinch, maybe the 3. The drive and the passion he plays with is special.
Growing up around New York City, Doris, Donovan Mitchell was around pro sports as a kid.
He sure was, Kevin. His dad obviously worked in baseball. Donovan spent a ton of time in big league locker rooms. And how about this? During the 2010 famed decision from LeBron, Mitchell was actually in the crowd listening to it.
Now, Garland. After D'Angelo Russell's three-pointer that didn't go. Pass to Love. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Allen's shot is off.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
It's Edwards on the wing. He dishes it to Russell. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen. .141 left to play in the first. Now, here is Russell. Passes it to Edwards. And there's the drive. And Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
Russell against Garland. Love outside. They get it again. Pass to Okoro. Back to Love. And another miss by Cleveland. And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. Towns for 3. He can't hit that time. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Here's Garland. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Tremendous balance and body control. Darius Garland, no stranger to finishing inside.
Russell with it. He kicks to Towns. That three off the mark. Cleveland's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Out to the right wing. Outside Russell. And there's the feed to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Boy, this guy's such an instinctive passer. D'Angelo Russell could average double-digit assists if he wanted to.
Mitchell outside. Off target from three-point range. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. The Timberwolves on top. They lead by 1. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Okoro is in the front court alongside Love. Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the center filling out the middle. Shot clock at 3. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Doris, one thing that stood out about the Timberwolves last season was their fast-paced play.
No doubt, Kevin, and you can trace that directly to the head coaching position in Chris Finch. This is a group that loved to push the basketball up the floor, wanted to catch defenses before they had a chance to dig in the half court. And remember, that is the classic mark of a youthful team, particularly one with the athleticism that Anthony Edwards brings.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off. Here's Mitchell. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Russell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Isaac Okoro.
I'll tell you, proving how dangerous he can be inside. D'Angelo Russell forcing the defense to make a commitment.
And so Russell hits them both. And Doris, looking back at last year, the Cavs far exceeded expectations.
They played beyond their years. Such a young team that played with such maturity, and that was coming off some very lean years. To me, their talent is unmistakable. Give credit to the organization for drafting well and making key trades that have really elevated this roster.
Now here's Rivers. Defense is right there. And Gobert kicks to Edwards. Edwards with the screen for Russell. They grab their own miss. And he converts the layup. Edwards got 6 points.
You see the kind of power that Anthony Edwards can play with. This guy, the board, the finish, yes, sir.
And there's the pass to Okoro. Towns with the steal. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And Russell puts up a deep 3. That shot is off. So the Cavaliers will take it the other way. Down low, Allen. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Edwards. Takes it inside. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Now Garland. 7 points in the game. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Timberwolves leading by 4. Towns, the pass to Russell. And here's Rivers. Russell looking around. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
1:09 left in the first half. Pass to Towns. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 3 assists in the game.
One thing you have to respect is how efficient and consistent Cat is on the interior. This guy understands where his advantages lie. He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
He must have thought he was a jungle gym the way he was climbing all over his back. Easy call.
Really good job to block out there. This is why you want to go put a body on someone when the shot goes up.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. And it's Russell missing.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Russell. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
You cannot be careless guarding D'Angelo Russell. This guy's so good at putting the defense in tough spots.
For Minnesota, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
That will count. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in the
15.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Darius Garland. Guys, what a contribution.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Got Naz Reid. Kyle Anderson is out there with McDaniels. Then it's Taurean Prince. And it's Noel in at the point guard. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Here's McDaniels. Kept alive, Minnesota. Reed finds Prince. Here's Noel. Takes a 3. That shot, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 4. GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. Here's Noel. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Anderson passes to Reed. The Cavaliers pull it in. Rubio outside. For the tie. And it's good on the layup. Rubio's got 4 this quarter.
I tell you, unwilling to settle for something on the perimeter. Rubio sticks his nose inside.
Passes it to McDaniels. Here's Noel. Inside. Here's Reed. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Reeves got his first points of the game.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Wade outside. Back to Rubio. Reed with the block. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Noel. Lopez covering. Reed the pass to Anderson. And now with the fast break, Rubio with the ball. Stolen by McDaniels. Here's Noel. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Break Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
Knocked away. Anderson with the ball. Guarded now by Rubio. And finished off by McDaniel.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
1:29 left in the third. Wade with it. Working on McDaniels. And the dunk by Lopez.
Oh, and the big man stretching out and sending it down. Nice timing there.
Here's Noel. Pass to Reed. 1:04 left in the third quarter. The three from Anderson. And it's Wade with the rebound. Wade's got his fourth rebound in this one. To the middle. Anderson outside. Here's Noel. No points in the game yet for him. Wade outside. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. McDaniels up top. Levert defending. Here's Stevens. Anderson with the block.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
The wide open look here for and the buzzer beater's good.
Oh, and that's a monster shot to close out the third, and the lead is theirs heading into the final quarter.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of three. Cavaliers ahead, up one. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Cavaliers leading, and Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. The 4 and 5 are Love and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland, and it's Okoro in at the 3, the small forward. Allen, a screen on Edwards. The drive by Mitchell. Here's Allen, another shot, and the layup is up and in. Allen's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Cleveland.
You know what? That's all about hustle and a nose for the basketball. Tremendous job on the offensive glass by Jared Allen.
Towns, a screen on Garland. Russell kicks to Towns. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. And the rejection by Towns.
Karl Anthony Towns twice on the pipe. Send it back, big fella.
Feeds to Gobert. Edwards passes to Rivers. Edwards with the screen for Rivers. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Edwards. Mitchell left side. There's the dish to Allen. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
4 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Russell against Garland. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
And here's Russell. Kicks it to Towns to tie it up.
Well, it's been an aspect of his game he's been criticized for, but you have to love the defensive effort to challenge that shot by Kevin right there.
Now, here's Garland. Mitchell wide open. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Russell. Misses and the dry spell continues. Cleveland leading by 3. The pass to Allen. It's stolen by Edwards. To the inside. Rivers hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Rivers has got his first basket.
Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Pass to Okoro. Russell against Garland. Here's Mitchell. The shot comes out. Great D that time from Edwards. It's Rivers on the wing. Towns a screen on Love. Russell with a wide open look. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one made. Mitchell against Russell. Allen with the screen for Okoro. Back to Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Driving to the basket.
Donovan Mitchell might be young, but this guy is fearless and capable of big-time opportunity making.
Russell with it. To the paint. Stolen by Mitchell. And Garland with a clear path to the basket. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. Breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Cavaliers have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Mitchell outside. Knocks down the 3 ball. Mitchell's got the lead up to 9 now for Cleveland.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Down low, Towns with the steal.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. The wide open look here for Garland. No good off the back of the rim. Outside, Russell. They get it back.
When your stars shine bright in the toughest moments, Towns the look of a superstar.
And so it's Cleveland winning this one. This was a hard-fought. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight.
And as is the case most nights, we've got a lot of talent in the backcourt for both of these squads, Clark.
Yeah, there's so many outstanding shot makers and playmakers in the backcourts across the league. I do believe it is clearly a guards league these days. All of these guys can light it up and will light you up. So clearly a shooter's league is what you see most of now.
Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 5.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke. But what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
Now here's Smart. Pass to Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Smart passes to Horford. Stolen by Russell. Fast break, Minnesota. Now here's Towns. Kicks it out to Anderson. It's stolen by Tatum. Smart outside. And here's Brown. Launches a 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one. And guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
Now here's Anderson. Just 5 to shoot. Russell into the lane. That one no good. Some solid defense from Williams. It's Brown on the wing. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum, his advancement at the defensive end, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well.
And Williams no good on that one. Well, Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise. It's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
Yeah, you look at Russell, and one of the things I like most about his game is this guy has great vision and passing ability.
It's Brown on the wing. There's the triple. He's off on that one. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Anderson finds Edwards. Lets a floater go. Here's Gobert. Williams grabs the board. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Stolen by Russell. Anderson against Brown. Here's Gobert, and the layup falls.
At his size, at that range, Gobert's shot is pretty much impossible to alter. The defender did what he could do.
Now here's Brown. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last. Minnesota in the lead. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter.
2 minutes.
Russell, the pass to Edwards.
2 minutes.
Here's Towns. Pass to Edwards. Outside for Russell. 6 to shoot. Here's the 3. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. The Celtics have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Horford outside. 3-pointer. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Russell against Brown. Russell to pass to Anderson. Towns on a screen. Out of bounds. The Celtics will take it.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Here's Brown. Lays it up and banks it in.
Brown extremely accomplished down low and worthy of respect as a result. Destroys whoever tries to guard him in the paint.
And here's Russell. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
Russell against Smart. Pass to Brown. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Russell. Pass to Towns. Back to Russell. Gobert with a screen on Smart. Russell, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Despite the wiry frame, taking it up strong inside, and D'Angelo will get free throws.
And both free throws good for Russell. 7 seconds left to play in the first. Smart outside. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And their defense has stood out. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Anderson in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Just 5 on the clock. Deflected by Gobert.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
2 on the clock. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Minnesota with the ball. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. Here's Edwards. Towns, a screen on Brown. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Jason Tatum added muscle to his frame and layers to his game, but still not satisfied. He said, quote, I just got to be better. I have to elevate my level from being one of the top 10 to 15 players to a top 5 player. I got to make everybody else around me better. Brian, still work to do.
And plenty of runway to do it, Allie. Thanks. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, B.A., it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
Outside Russell to the inside. Fires from deep. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Boy, Russell loves to take and make these quick trigger shots. He plays with a nice rhythm and flow to his game.
On the wing, Tatum. 4-3. Not going to go that time. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Russell with the ball. Now Horford defending. Russell against Horford. Towns down low. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. For Boston, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in.
You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Kicks it out to Anderson. Lets the 3 fly. And he can't get that one. Now Boston takes it the other way. You know, with Towns, there's no doubt he's a lethal shooter from downtown.
Well, the numbers don't lie, man. This guy, B.A., has been around 50, 40, and 80 throughout his career. 50% field goals, 40% three, and 80% free throws. Tell me how many big guys can match up with those numbers. Very few.
Tatum gets the bucket.
He's an accomplished outside shooter, and Tatum's confidence and shot selection, I think it's what makes him so deadly.
Smart against Russell. Pass to Towns. Now here's Gobert. He's got 6. And Gobert with the stuff.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
And Robert Williams picks up the foul. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
I don't know what he was thinking about there. Easy over the back call.
Yeah, that's a good one there, man. I tell you, I appreciate the effort, but he overdid it just a bit there. He needed to get called for the foul.
Got a line change here for Boston. And it's Russell on the drive and rejected.
One of the things you just love and respect and admire about Brogdon, he just makes plays that help his team.
Pass to Pritchard. 58 seconds left to play in the first half. Now here's Brogdon, guarded by Edwards. 19-footer. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Here's Gallinari, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful in-your-face defense.
For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Now here's Russell, guarded closely. Pass to Edwards. Here's Gobert. Back to Edwards. There's the...
Oh, man.
Oh!
Punch that was.
Bad intentions.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Right wing. 19 seconds left in the half. Here's Pritchard. Anderson covers. Pritchard, no good. Russell with the ball. And we've reached halftime in this one. Timberwolves ahead, up 10. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
So the Celtics 5 right now. Danilo Gallinari out there with Luke Cornett. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. And it's Hauser in at the 3 spot. Prince with the bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 12.
You know, Prince is far from just a shooter and penetrator, folks. I mean, this guy's got a nice feel for how to play inside, too.
Gallinari against McDaniels. Gallinari's shot is off.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
Pass to McDaniels. Here's Reed. McDaniels finds Reed. Clock at 6. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Come on, B.A. Emphatic slam from a player who does it better than most.
Oh, defense optional when the freight train is coming.
Well, I don't think anybody wanted to be the guy at the end of the wrong side on that poster.
Here's Pritchard. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Gets the 3 to fall.
When you think about Brogdon and his three-point shooting, it really is a factor and a function of him being so good in the mid-range.
First team foul.
Here's Prince, guarded by Brogdon. Outside McDaniels, pass to Rivers. Prince controls the rebound and the putback.
Prince is effective at converting second chance opportunities when he chooses to go after them.
Here's Pritchard. From deep three-point range, it doesn't go for him. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Pass to Reed. 6 on the shot clock. Outside McDaniels. Lets it go from deep. He can't get it to go.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Celtics are handing the keys to the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. There have been growing pains, and even some question if the pair could coexist. But Brown said, quote, "The adversity will help us grow. As long as I'm on the same page with him and he's on the same page with me, we're all good." Brian?
Figuring it out, Allie. Thank you.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Brogdon. From downtown. Now here's Gallinari. Fires the 3. Reed with the rebound. There's 1:40 left in the third quarter. Here's Noel. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Takes the 3, and the three-pointer goes.
Yeah, you know what? He's a skilled passer, so if you leave people open around Brogdon, he'll make you wish you didn't.
1:07 left in the third quarter. Here's Noel. And he throws it down with one hand.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Count it. Pritchard's got 5 points now this quarter.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Here's Noel, and he dunks it down.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
15 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside McDaniels. That 3's off the mark. Left side Gallinari. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. And so it's Minnesota going into the break up 12. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. More 2K action in just a moment. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And Minnesota has possession. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Anderson in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Nice move. That shot off. Nice D from Horford. And for Boston, they're shooting an unimpressive 30% in this game so far. Back to Smart. Three-pointer. Anderson pulls it down.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Pass to Towns. His first shot coming late. And too long on the shot.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Here's Brown. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert up top, hounded by Tatum. Anderson passes to Edwards. Crafty move. Can't capitalize inside. Well, it's going to take something special now to get him back in this game.
Unfortunately, it just doesn't seem likely.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game. We've played just over a minute here in the 4th. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
To the wing, right side. Here's Gobert. Second chance effort. Anderson passes to Gobert. Towns with the ball. Outside for Russell. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Tatum. And that one hits the back iron. For Boston, they've gone 0 for 3 in this 4th. Not good. Fires for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 7 tonight. Edwards with it. Guarded now by Smart. Brown against Anderson. And he's going for the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Here's Tatum, and finished off by Tatum.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle, to say the least, partner. Good to see at least somebody got the ball in the basket. Finally.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Timberwolves?
They've been slippery getting into the lane all game long, putting that help defense to the test.
They brought the hard hats and the lunch pails with them, too. Done some great work down inside.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Smart with the bucket.
Going on the attack, working his way into a nice shot.
Minnesota in the lead. Now Russell. Towns a screen on Smart. The 3 from Russell. Smart grabs the miss. The Celtics have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the 4th. And here's Brown for 3. Minnesota with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Edwards. And he banks in the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 11.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
Brown inside, defended by Gobert. And Williams punches it home.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
To the right side. Puts up a three. The offensive rebound. Here's Gobert. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Boston's got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Tries to break his ice. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. They've led by as many as 14. It's Edwards with a drive, and Edwards slams it in.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Timberwolves.
And of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Rudy Gobert.
Boy, I liked how he mixed it up on the glass. Wasn't afraid to get in there and do the dirty work. Showed some real grit and toughness tonight.
The shot by Russell, no good. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Brown. Here's Williams. It's blocked by Gobert. Tatum passes to Williams. Tries yet again. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Oh, the first of two, no good. A heartbreaker. And he ends up missing both free throws. And Minnesota has possession. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. And here's Russell. So we see the Timberwolves get the win here. A competitive game. You have to feel like Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for Grant.
And, Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And, Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. Morant, no good that time. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Towns finds Russell. Shot on the wing. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Three-pointer, Brooks. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
Right side Towns. Gobert against Adams. And Gobert kicks to Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on two things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement. And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Now here's Morant. Inside, it's stolen by Gobert. Anderson passes to Towns. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And you see Big Cat has the size and coordination. Hard to bump him out of his rhythm.
Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
Now Edwards, after the missed 3 from Desmond Bain. Off target with his 3. Morant left side. And again, Memphis no good. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And it's Russell in the corner. No good from outside. And so it's Bain who brings up the ball for Memphis. They trail by 1. Morant finds Adams. On the wing, Bain. He's guarded by Russell. And it's Adams on the follow.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Morant against Russell. Here's Adams. He shoots again. Pass to Morant. On the wing, Jackson. Memphis moving it around. Floats it up there for Morant. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Heave that one up there and hope for the best. Nothing wrong with that. Morant, sometimes you just got to rely on your talent.
And since coming into the league, Desmond Bain, Richard, has quickly established himself as a knockdown three-point shooter.
Yeah, his accuracy and efficiency from out there is incredible. The spacing he provides is why he's a key part of this team.
Oh, here's Edwards, following the miss by Ja Morant. Puts it 5 from 18. Edwards can't hit.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Russell against Morant. Brooks outside. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Morant kicks to Bain. They get the rebound. Second shot opportunity, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Amazing that Bain fell to the last pick in the first round in 2020. You look at his size, the strength, the range on his jump shot. When shooting's a premium, he should have been drafted earlier. And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Pass to Jackson. Morant against Anderson. Morant passes to Bain. Lets it go from the wing. Minnesota with the rebound. Also looking it over. Trying to get something going. No good on that one. And so the first quarter is in the books. Memphis out in front. They're up by 5. And the second quarter about. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
In rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Anderson in at the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Morant outside. Back to Bain. The dish to Brooks. Outside, Bain. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Timberwolves trail. Anderson passes to Gobert. The game now all-time.
And not the same skinny guy he was when he entered the league. Gobert a lot less affected by contact these days.
The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
Making his presence known with that swat. Jackson Jr. understands when to go after blocks.
Outside, Bain. Brooks outside. Morant against Russell. Takes the turnaround J and misses it off the right side of the rim. Here is Anderson. He is still scoreless so far in this one. Outside, Edwards. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
From deep three-point range, Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Shoots, and there's another one for the Timberwolves.
And the touch on Edwards' shot is really nice. Gives it just enough power to drop in.
Russell against Morant. Here's Adams out to Brooks. Anderson with the block. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And here's Edwards from the arc. The putback is no good. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Brooks dishes to Jackson. They need this. It's rebounded by Towns.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one's on Morant.
And you got to like Towns being assertive there. When he plays like this, it really makes the defenders uncomfortable.
And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaching. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the first one drops. And so Russell hits them both. There's a minute 34 left here in the second. Now Morant trying to break that ice-cold streak.
And powering it home. He ends a 12-0 run by the Timberwolves.
Outside Russell. From past the arc. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. The Grizzlies trail by 5. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Memphis. Payne sets the screen for Morant. Kick out to Adams. Jackson from long range. Memphis the rebound. Tries again. And with that shot, the Minnesota lead is cut down to just 3 on the basket from Adams.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
Here's Edwards. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Edwards got 7 now in this quarter.
And I like Russell's ability to create for others. He does what's best for the team.
Morant with it. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
7 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Noel. Misses the 3. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive. Okay, David, much appreciated. And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You have to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. We've got Williams. Clark is out there with Tyus Jones. And it's Conchar into the 2. Reed misses. The Grizzlies trail by 5. He's guarded by Rivers. Kicks it out to Jones. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Danny Green, he's checked in for Williams. Timberwolves shooting 32% overall right now. Not one of their better showings. Going to high school in the LA area, Zaire Williams played on a loaded team.
Yeah, of course, Zaire was a first-round pick in 2021, but he was the high school teammate of B.J. Boston, who was also selected in that draft. You throw in the sons of LeBron and D-Wade, and look, let's just say those gyms were sold out.
Here's Reed. Makes it off the glass. Reed's got the lead up to 7 now for the Timberwolves. The Grizzlies shooting a rough 22% so far in this one. The pass to Conchar. McDaniels defending. Pass to Conchar. Just 4 to shoot. From the arc. Good on the 3-point shot. Conchar's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And the foul called on Tyus Jones. That's his first foul. Williams, he's checked in for Memphis. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the 3rd quarter. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. Now here's Jones. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Nice move. Stolen by McDaniels. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Rivers has got the ball.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. Jones, the pass to Concho. Shot clock at 6. And it's off from three-point range. Minnesota leading by 6. Feeds to Rivers. Changes up. Pass to Noel. Reed with it. Working on Williams. Reed misses. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Jones, no one around him. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Noel. Rebound by Williams. And it's Williams with the ball for the Grizzlies. Jones with it. Picked up by Rivers. And here's Green outside. The Grizzlies with another miss. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Prince, the pass to Noel. Back to Prince. McDaniels up top. No good with the triple.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. The offensive rebound, and it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. Stolen by Rivers. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Prince's shot is good. Prince has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
On the basket by Jones.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Noel passes to Prince. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Good. That one on target from Noel.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
On the wing, Jones. 29 seconds left in the third. The layup missed.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
McDaniels, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. 20 seconds left to play here in the third. And here's Jones. Shoots the 3. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And they'll get another chance. Here's Gobert. Gets it off. And so it's Minnesota bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Anderson in at the 3 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
And this is what the coaching staff loves when they watch Clark, wanting to improve his shooting off the catch.
And there's the call on Jones. That's foul number 2 for him. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Now Russell. Outside, Towns. That one misses. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Morant with it. Now guarded by Towns. And a wide open look for Bain. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
With the gentle touch inside. Russell really improving as a finisher.
Morant against Russell. And it's Morant missing. Minnesota leading by 3. Towns kicks to Edwards. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Off target from outside. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play.
And you have to like how active Brooks is on the floor, working hard to be where his team needs him on that break.
Outside Russell. Morant with the steal. To take the lead. Here's Brooks. Out to Morant. And the shot is long.
Got to find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not going to get it.
Towns, a screen on Bain. They get it again. And Towns throws it down.
And how about Towns there taking full advantage of that size, just dominating the glass on that second chance opportunity.
Morant with it. Adams with the screen on Russell. Morant passes to Adams. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist in this one. Minnesota in the lead. Now, here is Russell. Outside, Towns. Just 5 to shoot. Over Adams. Minnesota gets it back. And a new shot clock of 14 seconds. Towns, no luck.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Second team foul.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
And everyone is counting on him. Gobert needs to be at his best here. It's all about execution.
Certainly some pressure on those free throws, but he still delivered.
Here's Morant. Outside, Bain. Passes it to Jackson. To tie it up. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. And Edwards with the stop.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
Outside, Bain. Out to Morant. Fires from deep. Drills it from outside.
ICE. Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Here's the pass to Gobert. Towns, a screen on Adams. Back to Russell. From outside the arc. The shot that time, not on target. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Outside, Bain. Outside, Jackson to take the lead. Knocks down the trifecta.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Edwards, a screen on Morant. Hustle from long range. Brooks grabs the board.
And he does it right in his face. This is how you answer a 3 with a 3. Just merciless. Oh, I see. Picking the worst time to lose control. This is why patience is the key in big moments, people.
Russell against Morant. Right side, Russell. Oh, missed it. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. All right, David, great job.